Let me first explain the background of streaming. Streaming was implemented during the efficiency-driven phase of the education system in the 1980s and 1990s. We were concerned about the huge number of dropouts who could not read or write at the end of primary school. So we had to move away from a one-size-fits-all education system, because if a student sits in class, cannot catch up and don't understand the lesson, they will lose interest and then they will drop out. But through streaming, we customize education according to the learning rates of our students. And it has successfully reduced school attrition rates from about a third of every cohort to less than 1% now. The introduction of the NT stream contributed significantly to this outcome. So till today, we are benefiting from the legacy of the efficiency-driven education system. So I urge members not to casually juxtapose social stratification with streaming and just casually put them together, because without reducing attrition rate through streaming, social stratification would have been far, far worse. Over time, parents and students also began to see the benefit of learning at a pace and rigor suited to their academic abilities. Today, for students whose PSLE scores falls in borderline band, allows them a choice between two streams, there are many who in fact prefer a stream where they can study at a more comfortable pace and gain confidence by feeling that they are bigger fish in a smaller pond. However, there are downsides to streaming too. There is always some margin of error, especially if streaming is done at a young age. Further, in its original form, streaming assumed that students needed a certain pace of learning in all their subjects, whereas many students, in fact, have uneven strengths across different subjects. Finally, and more importantly, and raised by many members, entering a stream that is considered lower can carry a certain stigma that becomes self-fulfilling and self-limiting. Students can develop a mindset where they tell themselves, I'm only a normal stream student and this is as good as I can be, and it becomes self-fulfilling. And I thank Mr. Ang Wei Neng, Dr. Intan, for sharing your personal experiences on this. So we have been grappling with this trade-off between customization of education and the downside of stigmatization. And that is why over the years, we have made significant changes to the streaming system.